Hey everybody, Kara Castronova from Lindell TV here with State Surgeon General Ladapo, who our audience has a lot of respect for all of the great things that you did, bringing awareness to so many things during COVID. Can you tell us why you're here today and what today was about?
Yeah, well, we had an event with Children's Health Defense, pardon me. So Children's Health Defense, Senator Ron Johnson was here. A number of other people were here. Rob Schneider was here. And I believe there's going to be a film this evening about vaccine injury in the military. There may be some other themes of the film, but I'm here to support them because I really appreciate the work that Children's Health Defense does.
It takes a really special person to do what you did during COVID. A lot of people were afraid to speak out and afterwards against mandates, against the government, and really take a stand. Why did you do that? Was it something as a doctor, I'm assuming, that you felt was important to do, or just as a patriot?
Yeah, thanks. And I want to say that I actually really appreciate what you guys do on Lindell TV.
Thank you.
So, being a doctor made it possible for me to do a lot of the things that I did because I had clinical background, but it was really an issue of right and wrong, and there were just a lot of wrongs. And fortunately, I had both the clinical training and the research training to be able to identify and recognize when people were being misled. So, trying to bring awareness to the fact that people were being misled was very important.
And how could we prevent this from ever happening again in America? I know that they're kind of searching around right now for something else to terrify the public with. How could we prevent this from happening again in the future?
I think it's tough. We have a lot of work to do. I think it's important that people really investigate things, speak to people, try to understand the rationale behind different government policies. And I think people need to make decisions individually about whether a policy seems to make sense for them and their families.
Last question. When people feel so much pressure to get vaccines, especially new ones like the COVID, whether they're at a pharmacy or they're watching TV with all of these crazy commercials that we see, especially in New York, what's your advice to them about doing their own research? Where could they find out more?
That's a great question. I mean, I personally think that the people who were saying things that early before anyone else was saying things, say early in the pandemic, and were very unpopular but kept saying those things, I think that's a great starting point because there you have someone who has integrity and is going to tell you what they believe, even if it's politically unpopular or unpopular for other reasons. So, you can go down the list, Simone Gold, Peter McCullough, so many physicians who have really stuck to the same story since the beginning.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time today and for everything you've done for America, Surgeon General. God bless you.
Oh, thanks so much.